Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Well, and I saw you sent me a file. Just give me a second to download it. I saw the image already. So just download the file.
Like I was having problem with matching the skin tone, like the coloring part.
That is no need to worry. That is because anyways that texturing we don't do in ZBrush. So that is just to make a high poly looks little nicer. We just painted it. So no need to worry about those things. That is not important. Like those things like in industry we never use those things. So it's not required. It's- So, what happened here? I can see a lump here. And skin tone, I believe you added like a different shader. Which shade? You use some of this skin shade, I believe.
Yes, sir. Like skin shader 4.
Yeah, skin shader for this one, right? This one.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you use this one, it should work. Let's see. MRGB skin tone. If you want this nice pinkish skin flesh color, then now it's clean.
गुड मॉर्निंग सर।
वेरी गुड मॉर्निंग। एंड तुम कहाँ रह जाते हो? काम नहीं करते हो, कुछ सबमिट नहीं करते हो, क्लास अटेंड नहीं करते हो?
सर काम तो कर रहा हूँ और भेजा भी था सर।
वो जो एनवायरमेंट वाला।
हाँ सर, 1 और 2 दोनों का वीडियो
हाँ
भेजा है, फाइल
हाँ
नहीं भेजा हो।
हाँ।
फाइल
नहीं नहीं, वो तो मैंने देखा, मैंने वीडियोस देखा मैं।
यस सर।
बट वीडियो तो लाइक क्या बोलूं मैं, इट्स कहते बहुत अच्छा हो सकता था।
ओके सर, सर बनाता हूँ और मैं फिर से और एक वीडियो।
क्योंकि अभी वो बहुत लुक्स लाइक बहुत ही जल्दबाजी में कुछ कर दिया है, तो डजंट लुक वेरी नाइस, लाइक पॉलिश नहीं लगता वो दिखने में।
यस सर, सर वो नॉइजी भी आ रहा था और सर वो ग्रास थोड़ा एयर में था, वो थोड़ा उसका
हाँ
कैमरा
मैंने
एंगल
देखा,
चेंज
हाँ
करूंगा।
देखा मैंने। वो
यस
तो वही है कि मतलब थोड़ा वो पॉलिश नहीं है, वो दिख रहा है क्लियरली।
सर। सर और जी ब्रश का मैं अभी फिलहाल प्रैक्टिस ही कर रहा हूँ, नोज माउथ ईयर बनाने का।
हम मेन कैरेक्टर पे चले गए। जस्ट गिव मी अ सेकंड, मैं डोर क्लोज, आई क्लोज माय डोर, जस्ट गिव मी अ सेकंड। ओके, so like they submitted this one, so let's discuss this. Like it's overall looks nice, like there are a couple of things, like from side view the cheekbone for this particular character, sorry, BMV RGB is not required, slightly rounded, it's not that pointy. Okay, then shape will remain the kind of same only, it just will go slightly inside more, nice rounded shape. And cheek, this thing should go slightly inside always. And your cheekbones, it should come out slightly, this part slightly go inside, slightly outside, like make your cheekbone slightly prominent. And nostrils, VDS, in this character it's very subtle, so add this volume, then smooth it, so you get this light rounded shape. And let's see, eyes, Okay, so in perspective view, it looks very odd. BMV, after blocking is done, slightly prominent. Cheekbones become really prominent and should go slightly high. Overall looks kind of fine only, like just like we can colors and all, don't worry. That is something we can modify anytime. This particular material, I feel like you have used this skin shader instead of, oh, I guess you have used this one. This one is different from this one. So this is matte cap. It have that effect of boxy, that boxiness. If you see, if I switch it off and switch color, so you see, it have that boxiness. This like it highlight each and every polygon. If you use instead of this one, it will give you a nice clean surface. So usually for coloring, poly painting, we use standard material. We don't use matte cap because matte cap have their own property and it have some specific shading parameters. So that's why it creates like you cannot modify it a lot. So it looks like maybe it will look very nice, maybe it will look a little odd. So if you use this one, it will give you better result.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And like this, we can want to slightly push it slightly inside. Low upper lips, always this angle is there. This particular angle you have to follow. And one issue with the lips is BCB, this muscle is missing. You add this muscle, you get a slight bump, very little. It's just a hint of that muscle. Then this muscle also missing. Slight depression here, very little. Smooth it. Make it like slightly fix those things. And muscle, cheekbone and all. Eyes are fine. Only thing is because it's a stylized character. So I'm not saying anything, but usually this depth, it's little stronger. This eyelid fold, this fold is slightly stronger than this.
Okay.
Like just like continue and then soften it, or you can lower eyelid volume if you have, like in your character, if it's there, you can add it. Like just that. So otherwise eye shape is fine. Nostrils can be little stronger. There's small things, but overall things are coming together, like it's like almost there. So like you can fix things very easily. And one more thing, like for eye usually we use toy plastic. Select material, go to standard brush. We don't use skin shader for that. Only material. So it becomes glossy, nice, glossy and shiny. So you can see that reflection. Yeah,
I did use those things like toy plastic, everything I used.
so I don't know, like it's like right now it's it was skin shader. Like I guess accidentally you applied a skin shader later again. So if you apply a toy shader, it
Will the
will
material come in the Z tools? I sent the Z tool file, right?
it will material, like if you poly paint anything, it will be there.
Okay.
So like what might happen, like you accidentally like maybe you took a poly paint, maybe your mRGB is off, only RGB was on. So initially it will show you the preview of toy plastic, but whenever you switch the material, it will switch the material also. Texture will be there, only you switch the material. So now you can see base skin is like different, eye is material is different. So like this you can define. So if you do this, it looks better basically. It looks like a little nicer. You can see reflection, so it looks realistic. That's it. So it overall looks nice. Only thing you can like polish it. Obviously, you can polish these things nicely. You can create more strands and make it little crispy and add those hair lines. Or if you don't add oil also, then also it's fine. Because overall, it looks kind of nice, clean. Like slightly those like slight small things, deformations. It will look very nice. And one more thing, because this is stylized, then it's fine. But realistic character, the pupil of the eye is not this big, it's smaller. So this is fine. Like stylized character, it's fine. There's no issue in that. And whenever you paint, isolate it, and then you have this shadow, paint that shadow nicely. So if you suppose it's like this, only RGB. Like once paint that, and I can make it slightly darker, then extend it slightly. Otherwise, that white patch will be slightly visible. And top parts, make it slightly dark. This is again black. Full black. Okay. And make it soft, like blend it nicely. So it basically creates that nice. Oh, I changed the skin color. So it creates this nice shadow. So from distance, it looks very nice. So this is like how you present your high poly. So overall, it's going fine. Just you need a little bit more practice. So everything will be fine.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you want, you can try take some other character also, practice that. That will be like good practice, because organic it's all about practice. There is no, there is no shortcuts, there is no tricks. It's all about practice. More you practice, you polish your skills, you develop those skills and acquire those things and do it nicely. It's all about that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's see this one. Yesterday we started this. The basic structure and all these things are ready. Let me give me a second. I'll just open the reference. Where is my reference? Where is my reference? So I was like basic blocking out as of now. It's nothing is like final. I'm just simply blocking everything. So like yesterday we created this shape. So BMV. Make sure it should not intersect. That's the only thing, because layering, keep it separate. Okay, so now I'm joining. Pointing. So first I'll create all the basic things, like whatever it's there. So now I can see that shape. There is a like a wing kind of thing. So in this, you can see this entire thing. If I want, I can create at once. But the high poly, try to keep all the parts separate. Low poly, you can make a one piece, but in high poly, try to keep it separate. It will make your life way easier, and it will give you better result. This little pointy. Okay, I forgot to remove this mask. Remove it. So just create the mask. Once the mask is ready, extract it. Extract it. Deselect. So like what I'll do, I'll just quickly try to like create all the shapes first and start with this one. Just mask out, isolate with the basic shape, make all those like sharp edges and angles. Extract, save. So these two are kind of, you can see, overlapped. So what you can do is slightly push it outside so you can see the layering very clearly. Now sides, I have another layering. So this part as backside is not visible and I don't have a backside reference. I'm just filling this entire section. So it should cover this entire area. Like, so I'm just filling this entire thing. Make sure there is no gaps. And then mask it first and then clean the shapes. I can reduce the brush size, make it nice, sharp edges and all these things. I can make it clean. It's kind of clean only. Then extract again, except all this like extra things. I'll all clean it up. No need to worry. Then we have one more layer here. We'll create this, extract, accept, deselect, go to the body again, solo, deselect this also. There's one more plate. It's a triangular shape and it's little elongated. So I'll create this thing. Extract, accept, deselect, take the body, deselect mask, remove the mask. And now the layering. So this one should go slightly inside. You can see the layering, BMB. create that bend. Now we have this one. It goes slightly back. Then we have this layering. So all the things are visible. Now 9. I'll clean it. I'll clean up the entire geometry and everything. So before that, this particular geometry needs to be clean. You can see it's not correct. And I have some in between extra parts. Make sure clean it. Those things are not visible, and it should, I believe, should come down. BCD, balance it out, like fill all those gaps. So basic structure can see, but still this is not super clean. So I'll check it, Shift F, and I see the inside part, and this is technically not required. And plus this blue mask thing is also not required. So Control Shift, click, again click, again click, again click. So that entire inside section is gone. And this part, as of now, keep it there. Now go to geometry, modify topology, delete hidden. So hide all those unwanted parts. Now similarly, this part you can see it's clearly separate. So clearly separate. So what I can do is I'll like keep my polygroups, or if I can go and like remove this thing. So I can see I have a crease here. So if I do Control W, my crease will stay. Only this thing, this particular polygroup, I need to remove. So I'll go to polygroup, click on auto polygroup. So this will create a polygroup. Control Shift, click on this, again click, it's gone. Delete that. Geometry, delete hidden. So all those unwanted things, I can delete it like this very easily. Now this kind of structure, like this is not required, so I have to delete this one. So how do I delete it? Press Control, Alt, and Shift together. So it's not a lasso, it's a box. So I need a lasso here, and select that particular section, and it will hide that section. Anything in red mask, it will hide that section. Once hidden, delete hidden. Now it's gone and it's clean. Now this topology I need to fix. So I'll go to ZRemesher, keep my keep creases. So crease, because I don't have now polygroup, I have crease only. So I'll keep the crease and remesh. So it will remesh the model and fix all those issues and retopologize the entire model, and it will automatically see separates your polygroup also. So it's become super clean. You can see backside also, this part, this particular section is irregular. So how to get rid of this kind of irregular stuff? Because I want a clean shape here. So I'll go to deformation. There's something called polish by feature. If you click, increase this, it basically makes this line flat. It's a very handy tool when you are working and want to create any those jagged lines, want to make it really smooth. It works beautifully. Then I can apply ZRemesher once again. It will fix those things very easily. So my topology is fixed. It looks much better now. Similarly, for this kind of structure, so for most of the structure, if I want, I can get rid of the inside part because that is not technically not required. If I want, I can definitely get rid of those things. Or if I don't want, I can just simply remesh it to make it a clean geometry. I feel it's pretty heavy. reduce, optimize it. Same thing for this. 5,000 again, too much. 1,000 something is good enough. Clean. If you want to make it even cleaner, do it couple of times. It will smooth all the edges and shapes. Now this one, keep group. So it will clean. You can see gradually this thing is gone. This part already we have remeshed, and this part we need to remesh now. It's too much. Reduce it. Isolate and smooth the shapes wherever you want to clean it. Remesh again. If required, reduce it even further. It will make it super clean and low poly. So a lot of basic structure is ready. Now still I have a lot of stuff to do here, all this detailing and everything I have to create. Okay, now after this shoulder, this piece I have created, this is detail. Now I have a shoulder piece here. Now this shoulder piece is like not symmetrical, it's asymmetric. It's asymmetric, so I have to create this thing in asymmetry only. So I have to switch off my symmetry, solo. So like usually like this is like I prefer to extract from the body. So what happens, you get the shape plus it matches the volume of the body also, so you don't have to manually set the fit it there. So it makes your life way easier. So mask this thing, create a shape, extract, accept it. Again body, I have one more shape here. So oh too bad. Extract, accept. And there are two more pads are there, like shoulder pad kind of thing. Those two I'll just use this one and create it. And this side also I have two shoulder pieces, but little different, like slightly small in size, and it's like end somewhere here only. Extract, accept, deselect, select this one. Oh, I have accidentally, I forgot to deselect this one. I have to delete this one then. So it's already there. To make sure you always remove the mask and then create a new mask. Otherwise, it will create double geometry. Extract. Now here we have that conical shape. Select this one. So what I'll do, I'll create that mask, that conical shape, invert it, and push it up, squeeze it in, yes, squeeze it, No, I could have extracted it, then pushed it. That will look way better. There's way too much thickness, so I'll reduce it slightly. It's too less. Yeah, this is fine. Deselect or invert. Alt, click on this, will go to center. So first switch off your symmetry. Alt, click on this, it will go to center. Push it up. It's more of like little angular. And rest of things will generate very easily. So I can apply a Dynamesh on this. Let's see, Dynamesh is not there. I have to apply Dynamesh and fix this shape. So you can see like blocking out is not very difficult if you follow the correct process. Follow the process, it will become very easy, and especially if you have a base model, it becomes even easier. And backside, I have another ring, pretty big ring, ring, or maybe it's a horn only, which is not visible. So I'll select this BMB. I want to move this thing slightly. It should not intersect with the body. I'm just adding slightly volume, making it little more dynamic. So it's moving the front part. So I'll create a mask, smooth it slightly, then move it. So it won't affect this area. And this have another ring here. So I'll reduce the brush size, like similar like to this. So for that, I'll use a snake hook brush because it gives me nice sharp edge. It's coming somewhere from, let me see, this first one, then we have another one. Okay, there is one more, like pointy hook is here, and it starts from somewhere here inside, like the other side is not visible. BMB. Dynamesh it and then move it. Reduce the brush size, connect them together. Dynamesh it, will combine. Now make it thicker, use an inflate brush and make it little thicker. So you get little volume here. Dynamesh it again, clean. So like this, one by one, you add all the details and generate all the shapes. Okay, you can see basic shapes and all a lot of shapes and everything I have created quite easily. Now I have more cloth and all this stuff. So let's see, go back to this one. So these two I need to separate, isolate, control, mask it, go to split masked point, separate with the things. Now I have only this section and this one slightly angular and plus up. So now I can make all the changes here. So, so what I'll do here is I'll create the basic structure. So before this one, I need to fix this one first. Then I have to fix this also. So I'll do those things. BMB, move brush. It's little angular. It's too big brush. Brush is too big. Little pointy. Move it slightly forward. Slightly retain the thickness. Now you have this one and this one. This thickness is pretty visible. So and this gap of the geometry is also visible. It's something like this. Push it up, place it. So this gap is visible. This gap is visible. So I'm pushing it. BMB, and this part is somewhere here. Create the circular shape nicely, and it goes under this, inside this. So this is, so I have to fix this one now. BMB. Now, whenever you want to move something, use a bigger brush. It will give you a better result, and it will, deformation will be smooth. Otherwise, it will create a lot of pinches. It's over this thing. Move it somewhere here. So all these things I'll make it clean. So that won't be a difficult task to do. And push it a little up. Then let's create this edgy thing. So I'll go and select the snake hook brush, push it out. I need one more part. Oh, sorry, reduce. Should go inside, it should come outside. Create all those shapes. If front we have all this shape, that means backside also will have this kind of shape. BMB. It should sit on the surface slightly here. Basic, this structure is almost ready. I have this shoulder plate also here. Now this one. You can see this thickness very clearly. This hollowness is visible. Click save your file. Don't forget that. Now, this particular shoulder, this particular arm have a your arm pad. So I have to create that thing. So for that, select this model, switch up your symmetry, and make a selection. Freehand. This base is slightly angular, so minus it. Top part is slightly round and slightly extends towards this side. Selected, extract, extract, accept. And like this, one by one, we'll create all these shapes. Like center here, we have a circular shape, and let's all connect it to all these straps, and this one is a little down here. It's not here, it's somewhere here. Now I'll remesh them because you can see topology is not correct. So I have to remesh them, and so that I can start working on them. Reduce it, keep it really low. I have to keep the poly group, then do it again. So always keep it really low, so it will make your life way easier. So initially start with low poly only. Same thing for this also. Keep everything very low poly. One more time. It will basically clean the shape nicely. So for this also I can do it one more. It will clean the shape. For this also I can do one more. It cleans the entire shape very nicely. And this one I feel it's a little too much, so I'll reduce it slightly. Yeah, this is fine. Now for the all these shapes also, I have to do the same thing. Follow the same process. Do it 2-3 times. It will give you a really nice clean shape. Oh, it's I did it already. Yeah, this thing. And this one is for different strap. Okay, this is one supposed to come here. So check your layering all the time, always. MV. Now, in my reference, I have 3 pieces of cloth hanging from this part, this section. One and one from the center and another one. So to create that, it should be like kind of easy. I can use a like box or something. I can append it here directly and use that as a piece of cloth. Or if I want, I can use a plane also. Like anything is fine. One is here. Control Shift D, duplicate the geometry. Another one is here, and this one is slightly rotated, following the shape of this leg and body part. And there's like decent amount of gap is there. Rotate this thing, BMB. Push it inside. One more divisions because it's not enough polygons. I cannot able to match it. So one division and match it. So this part created, just simply duplicate this, mirror, merge. It will create this surface, and then now I have that cape. That cape is there, and plus from hand there is one more piece of cloth is there, and backside also there is a piece of cloth. I can see which is visible. Control Shift D, move it 180 degree. And this one is quite wide. So this should create a curved surface, a curved circular shape. So what I'll do, I'll go to this customize. We have bend. You can see, click on the bend, and I want to bend it in this direction. I can bend it. See, slightly more. It's too much. And its width is increasing, so I'll reduce it. Yeah. I got this nice curved shape. Once I'm done, exit the mode, switch on your symmetry, Control D, because otherwise I won't be able to blend it with this shape nicely. Go slightly inside, slightly outside. Create this shape, and this shape is it's not like a rectangular shape, it's more of a circular shape. I'll just create the shape first. Later I will match it with the this thing, Dynameshit, and fix all these problems. Backside looks a little odd, so add little volume here and smooth it, clean everything. Fix the shape so it's much cleaner. Save your file properly. You can see, like, if you have base model, I'm just using basic planes and extract and all those things to create, just to block out the shapes. Once the blocking is done, then I'll start working on other part. So basic, the first thing is like block out the entire model properly, as clean as possible, as nicely as possible. It's little pointy, DMV pointy goes like this, and slightly inside also. It will follow the body shape. Now there is a like this round circular shape, so I'll append. I won't create that manually. I'll bring a cylinder here. 90 degree. Squeeze it. Somewhere here, nicely angled, aligned with the body. Place it here, and rest of things are aligned according to this. And similar, one more shape is here. Control Shift D. Move it. Place it here. So this push it in. I have to push it inside. Save the file. So like this, one by one, we'll block out everything. So once my blocking is finished, then only I'll start adding details. So still we can see in my reference, this hand, this piece of cloth is remaining, this back cape is remaining, and this boots, and this you can see this hand, all this armor is remaining. So all these things I'll create. And okay, these two are exactly different. So this elbow thing is also not there here. So both the hands are exactly like completely different. And this small line, this piece of cloth, those things are there. Those things I have to add. And you see this cloth piece continues here also inside. So I need to create, that means this cape is starting from here. And this piece of cloth, most probably it's starting from, is connected here only, not at the back. Though I don't have a reference, I guess it's hard, so it's there only. It's not visible, so I have to make sure it connects here, not here. That is something we can do easily. Select, invert it, and push it up. If I want to make the line straight, I can do it like this and push it here. And rest of the things I'll fix. And this is what I'm doing manually. So after this, once this is like basic structure is ready, what I'll do is I will use a cloth simulation, which is available in ZBrush itself. I'll use a cloth simulation and simulate it and make it really nice and clean everything. So right now, this piece of cloth is one-sided, not visible. So either what you can do is go to display, switch on double. So you can see it from both the side. Later, I'll add a thickness to this thing. As of now, I'm keeping it like this. I'm not adding any thickness, but later I'll add thickness and make it like really nice cloth. Okay, just give me a second. I'll take attendance. Sorry. Where is this thing? This attendance. Okay, I cannot see there is a this. No, OM is there. I don't know. OM is there now. Just give me a second. Add session 201. Add. Okay. Okay, we have Uday present, Mridul present, Christina present, and Sonam present. And due to some strange reason, it's showing enrollment suspended. I'll check this. We'll update this thing. Anyways. So okay, let's start. Keep your start your blocking and like do not like lag behind because organic takes a lot of effort. So keep up the pace. Like whatever I'm doing, try to do it on same speed. And because you have entire day, use the time. Use the time and do it properly and create all the shape and everything as soon as possible, because if you finish it quickly you will have more time for polishing it. So focus on that, polish everything nicely and then do it. Okay, then I'll see you guys. Oh yes, tell me.
कल करो आज का वीडियो शेयर कर देगा
हाँ ठीक है, मैं वीडियो शेयर
possible.
कर दूँ. हाँ हाँ.
हाँ थैंक यू सर
Okay, welcome. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye. Okay.